This is KGW News at Sunrise.
It's a lot.
Yeah, that's insane.
It's ridiculous. I mean, like, it's been going up since, I don't know, like how long.
Gas prices climbing again, and the latest jump is more significant here on the West Coast than anywhere else in the country. We'll share the reason why in just a moment.
And Ian makes landfall in Cuba as a Category 3 hurricane. Coming up on Sunrise, how Florida is preparing as the storm heads that way. Plus.
Then within 6 months, I was 2 months out for appointments. The need was so huge.
That is Portland's very own professional cuddler.
Say what?
I say professional cuddler.
Ah.
I go on to say, Brenda, she has cuddled professionally for close to a decade, but now she's walking away from the business. And Sunrise reporter Devin Haskins will be here at 5:15 to explain why.
I can't believe it's been a decade. I remember when she burst on the scene and got international attention. Cannot wait to see that interview. First, though, we want to say good Tuesday morning. As you talk about the forecast, I need another sip of coffee.
Dude, no, you need to, come on.
Bring
How
it
about
in.
a cuddle?
That's a professional cuddler right there, my friends. And he forecasts the weather. He's multi-talented.
Let's get me out of here. We have cloudy skies up in the Kelso-Longview area. We have clouds and fog with an advisory at the coast. And we're looking for the chance that we'll get some early cloudiness down here in the North Valley of Portland. Right now, we're still mainly clear, and it's 60 degrees. To the bus stop we go. So partly cloudy if we get some areas of clouds. Otherwise, it's just a sunny day that will be gorgeous. Not as toasty this afternoon as the last couple of days. I have a 70 at noon, and then a high temperature stopping at 82. Yesterday, we hit 90. Ooh. That's your forecast.
Thank you, Rod. Well, just a few weeks ago, we were seeing some relief finally at the pump, right? But now gas prices are back up, averaging $3.74 nationwide.
And the highest prices in the country right now, by far, are right here on the West Coast. So take a look at this. This heat map comes from Gas Buddy. The highest prices, anything above $4 a gallon, are highlighted in yellow and orange. You can see it's all yellow and orange here in Oregon and Washington. KGW's Catherine Cook found out why.
I pulled in and I saw there was $6 a gallon. I think it's unbelievable.
From sticker shock,
It's a lot.
Yeah, that's insane.
to frustrated resignation,
It's ridiculous. I mean, like, it's been going up since, I don't know, like how long.
however it makes you feel, the price of gas in Oregon is most certainly going up again.
And the numbers are a little bit shocking. They're not as bad as what we saw near the start of the Russian invasion of Ukraine, but still a huge increase this week.
Marie Dodds with AAA Oregon says since last week, our statewide average is up 35 cents a gallon to $5.01. It's the first time we've been over $5 since August. In Washington, the average price rose 30 cents to $4.92. But nationwide, the national average is only up a nickel. So what gives? Dodd says, first of all, gas prices on the West Coast are always a little bit higher than the rest of the country due to tight supplies. And anytime there's a glitch in supply or distribution, gas prices can climb.
And that's exactly what we're seeing this week. We have a handful of refineries in California, in the Los Angeles area, that are either undergoing planned or unplanned maintenance. That can take several days. We also had issues at a refinery in Washington state.
On top of that, Dodd says the Olympic pipeline is due for maintenance in the next couple of weeks. She says some of the planned maintenance at refineries includes switching over from their summer blend to winter blend gasoline.
Nobody understands winter blend, summer blend, all that kind of stuff, but I'm just trying to get to work.
Dodd says relief is on the way. Several factors suggest gas prices will eventually come down by late fall or winter.
But how low they go is anyone's guess.
If you're trying to remember what you paid for gas a year ago, Oregon's average was $3.73 a gallon. That's $1.28 cheaper than today's average. And while prices should come down, Dodd says the bad news is they're likely to get worse before they get better.
Hang on, buckle up, because it's a bumpy ride over the next couple of weeks with these supply issues and refinery issues.
Catherine Cook, KGW News.
In response to all this, President Biden is calling on gas companies to lower prices at the pump as the cost of crude oil reached a 9-month low yesterday.
To the companies running gas stations and setting those prices at the pump, bring down the prices you're charging at the pump to reflect the cost you pay for the product. Do it now. Do it now. Not a month from now, do it now. And it's going to save people a lot of money.
The White House says the President's Competition Council is working to help families save money and lower costs by promoting competition among major corporations.
Other headlines that we're tracking for you this morning. Portland police are searching for a man who groped a 15-year-old girl at a bus stop. The assault happened yesterday morning near Southeast Cesar Chavez and Powell Boulevard. The girl screamed and a driver pulled over and helped her get away. Police described the attacker as a white man with tan skin, about 5'8", with silver hair and a long gray beard. They say that he was wearing all gray clothing and carrying 2 black trash bags. Well, Clark County deputies are searching for whoever vandalized parked cars in Hazeldale over the weekend. They smashed car windows and used BB guns to shoot them out right along Northwest Overlook Drive and Hazeldale Way.
It's not a matter of if we catch them, it's a matter of when, because there's a lot of people in this neighborhood that have been hit. Several people in this neighborhood have cameras on their houses. We have audio, visual, we will catch you.
That's right. The sheriff's office is now asking anyone who may have recorded the suspects on surveillance camera to come forward. And part of Highway 30 will be closed today and again tomorrow for landslide repairs. We're talking about the stretch from Angel's Rest to Wakena Falls. That area will shut down at 7 o'clock this morning. It's expected to reopen tomorrow night at 7. Almost 30 debris flows damaged the highway near Multnomah Falls last year. Crews cleared the highway and made some temporary repairs, but now they need to do additional work. And those are some of your Tuesday morning headlines.
All right, let's get to the latest now on Hurricane Ian. Earlier this morning, the National Hurricane Center upgraded Ian to a Category 3 storm. It made landfall over western Cuba at about 1:30 our time this morning with maximum sustained winds of 125 miles an hour.
So Ian is expected to hit Florida's west coast as early as tomorrow. Authorities have already started canceling flights and ordering evacuations. Coming up on the Today Show, NBC's Sam Brock brings us the latest from Gulfport.
Good morning. A state of emergency in the entire state of Florida, where nerves are absolutely rattled right now. Over my shoulder, you're looking at Clearwater in Pinellas County against the coastline, where several 100,000 people have already been given the green light to go ahead and evacuate, with today another 400,000. Various counties weighing in on which populations and which areas need to evacuate. How will that all play out? As there is an expectation that the airport here will be closing down in a matter of hours. It's certainly an escape route for many. How will that work? Also, we're going to take a look at the supplies quickly being removed from not just store shelves. You think of water, bread, and other basics, but generators and plywood. A powerful visual that's going to show you exactly how quickly things are vanishing. And later, we'll also discuss with the mother the decision to evacuate, what that means, and why to her family this is a particularly painful process. That story coming up on Today. Back to you.
So it's one thing to see it on radar, but take a look at Hurricane Ian from space. That thing looks huge. The International Space Station is giving us a glimpse from orbit, captured yesterday around noon our time.
Rod, you worked Sunday morning here as well, and you said between Sunday morning and yesterday morning, the predicted path of Ian changed significantly. Where do things stand this morning?
So with that said, nothing has really changed from yesterday morning. It still looks like it's going to be somewhere close to Tampa Bay. The timing, some models go tomorrow afternoon, other models hold it off until tomorrow evening into the overnight. So that's the only thing that's different right now. Here's the latest imagery from the storm. Drew mentioned over Cuba. In fact, the eye is still over Cuba. You can see it right there. That's measured at 25 nautical miles in diameter, that eye. You can see the rain spreading north from the hurricane, now getting heavy rain bands up into the Miami area. There's that Cat 3 storm, 125 mile per hour, sustained around that center eye wall that I showed you over Cuba. And here's the official path from the Hurricane Center. And again, the Hurricane Center puts out what they call a cone. So they're saying anywhere in this outlined area, with their best guess being this red line, and that would put it as a Category 3 storm right pretty much in the Tampa Bay area. This is East Coast time tomorrow overnight into Thursday at 2 a.m. It's already inland. So Wednesday evening is when that storm would make landfall. Then it weakens and moves up through the Carolinas, bringing heavy rain. Now here's our Futurecast model, which this is the one that's a little faster. This is tomorrow right after noon at 12:30. There's the eye inland now just south of Tampa, but Tampa's in the heavy rain bands and getting a lot of storm surge and heavy rain. In fact, the Hurricane Center is projecting parts of this west central coast of Florida 12 to 16 inches with isolated rain bands throwing rain amounts all the way up to 2 feet. That's devastating, absolutely life-threatening, and you've got the storm surge of the ocean waters on top of that. Okay, real quick, what's going on here? Not much. We do have fog and low clouds along the coast again. They never really broke yesterday in most areas. That's going to be the case again today. Inland areas will get a lot of sun after possible early morning clouds. Those clouds offshore, the rainmaker, still expected for tomorrow. So here's Futurecast. Shows the clouds and the fog and some drizzle at the beach this morning. Otherwise, during the day, we're sunny inland. Here come the increasing clouds tonight. Bam! We've got rain. This is tomorrow morning. We've only had 5 1/100 of an inch this entire month. And then we have more waves of rain coming. It's going to be kind of broken showers, but most of us have not, let me rephrase. All of us are expected to get measurable rainfall out of this. Maybe anywhere from 1/10 to 1/2 of an inch if you get lucky and you get a couple of big time downpours. 82 today, only around 70 tomorrow. And then by Friday, we'll be like, oh, it's been raining forever. And we'll be ready for sun and we get the sun for the weekend.